Is a wonderful Friday here at the Odyssey to talk about Nintendo news, and yes, we have just that. We have Nintendo news to go over, and of course today's top story, some inside information regarding The Legend of Zelda live-action movie that I want to share with you here exclusively here at the Odyssey. So let's get started. Alright, so first up in the news, we finally have an update to Super Mario Run, and this is the Wonder Flower making its way to mobile devices everywhere. What does it do? Well, it actually gives you all these crazy coins as you see on screen right now, and that's about it. I wanted to see the world go crazy just like Super Mario Wonder, but I actually understand that this version of Mario is the older version, so at least we get that Wonder Flower here. It's available right now. Next up in the news, there is a massive sale going on here for the holiday season, ending on the 24th of December at 11:59 for games from 20% off all the way to 75% off, and we have some really cool games from Elder Scrolls to 50% off. We have Super Mario 3D World and Bowser's Fury for 33% off. By the way, guys, Bowser's Fury being my favorite all-time Super Mario game, and it's right there on sale. Super Mario Maker 2 also at 32%. Nintendo Switch Sports at 30%, and there's a lot more to choose from. So take advantage of the sale ending on December 24th at 11:59 p.m. Alright, so what I want to do is combine this next story with the top story of the day. The reason is because this next story, I already made a video about it 2 months ago when the same exact source of today's main story told me, and so I made a video about it, and I will leave the link down below in the description for you to check it out right after this video. And so what this next story does is actually confirm that my source is correct and they do have access or information to share, which kind of makes it a little easier for me to share information with you. So the story is that Universal is in talks with Nintendo to produce a Nintendo Cinematic Universe. What is a Nintendo Cinematic Universe? Well, it's a movie universe where all movies are interconnected in a way, right? Something connects them all in order to then come together and give you a big crossover movie, just like what they did with the Avengers, right? And so I want to let you guys know that what is happening now, this news that is just coming out, right? It's coming out that Illumination is in talks with Nintendo to produce a crossover movie for Super Smash Bros. Movies. In order to do that, they would have to make Nintendo IP movies and then kind of have them cross over with each other in a way in order to culminate in this Avengers-type Super Smash Bros. Movie. And, well, I hate to break it to you guys, this is not new. This news is actually from when Nintendo was still in production for the Super Mario Brothers movie. Why? Because they have already begun the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. So this news about Illumination pitching to Nintendo that they want to create more movies in order to culminate in the Smash Bros. Movie is old news all the way back from before the Super Mario Brothers movie production started. And so it is with great pleasure that you will hear today, here for the first time, that pitch meeting ended up being a success because Nintendo has already started the Nintendo Cinematic Universe. It will culminate in the Super Smash Bros. Movie. Nintendo started this with the Super Mario Brothers movie. And so they incorporated Donkey Kong in the Mario movie. And so this was the very first crossover and the easiest one because Mario and Donkey Kong already have history. Because, of course, the very first game that Mario was in was Donkey Kong as Jumpman. And so they have history there. And although I believe that the next movie that will come out by Illumination will be Super Mario Bros. 2, when Donkey Kong has its own movie, you can expect the Mushroom Kingdom to also cross over to the Donkey Kong movie. And this will continue on with other characters kind of intertwined inside each movie until we have that cinematic universe already built. So in the Donkey Kong movie, not only will Mario be there, but you can expect maybe some other character to make an appearance in the movie from the Nintendo franchise, right? So the Nintendo cinematic universe has already started, guys. And don't be surprised if Illumination, along with Nintendo, releases a timeline of upcoming movies that they are working on that will lead to the Super Smash Bros. Movie. Alright, so moving on to today's top story, which comes to me from the same exact source, has to do with the Legend of Zelda live action movie. The live action movie will not be part of the cinematic universe that Illumination is working on with Nintendo. This is something completely different. So Illumination does have the rights to work on an animated Legend of Zelda, but this is not that. This is the live action portion of it. Here, a lot of leaks and a lot of rumors out there starting next year in the first quarter of 2024. This is when casting will begin for the Legend of Zelda live action movie. As in this moment, right now, there is no one casted or rumored to be casted because casting has not yet begun, and it will begin in the first quarter of 2024. What is the first quarter? Well, it's January, February, and March. That's the first quarter of 2024. So to sum up, the script for the Legend of Zelda movie has been completed and approved by Shigeru Miyamoto. Not only that, but in the first quarter of 2024, that's when casting is expected to begin. As of this moment, there is no one casted for any particular role. I'm pretty sure that as they were writing the script, they had people in mind, and so they will start sending out invitations. And so 2024 is going to be an amazing year. We're going to hear a lot of great stuff coming up for the Legend of Zelda live action movie. I personally believe that filming will probably begin towards the end of the year, in the beginning of 2025, and then we should see the movie already by 2026, sometime around March to the summer of 2026. That's going to do it for the video, guys. Let me know what you guys think below. Number 1, never give up. And number 2, journey on. Peace.